think we are good. We are live. All of my audio mixers are going well. I can hear myself. All right, look at that. For the first time in what, like 2 or 3 streams, we are not streaming on Hawaii time. We are here right at 11:25, so it is still morning here on the West Coast, on the Pacific Standard Time Zone, which means we are still technically go for morning MTG. Everybody out there, hello, my name is Spencer Viculi. You might know me as Mav. Either way, if you are here, you will know me as the guy who is about to hang out with you for a couple hours, play some Magic the Gathering Arena, talk to you guys about the worlds, the goings-on, whatever's on your mind, and also show you some cool Magic things, and then also some very, very embarrassing Magic, moves and stuff. So, yeah, it's a very simple, straightforward show. If you guys haven't been here before, just come hang out. We're playing Magic the Gathering. We are currently in the middle of the Hobbit set season, so I'm still not getting a handle on it. I don't know what it is. We've been playing Black-Red. If you guys have been on some of the streams, we've been doing the Rakdos build, which is a lot of goblins, a lot of orcs, amassing, all that sort of stuff. I kind of get the flow for that, but everything else otherwise, I have no idea. But that's part of the it's part of the journey here. It's part of the fun. It's part of you guys coming to watch me and making yourselves feel better that there is a worse Magic player than you out there. But of course, guys, let's see. Before we even get into anything today, let's say hello to everybody who is in the chat so far. Starting off with one of my brothers, one of my best friends, Outlaws. How you doing, my man? It's time to do it. It's time to do the do. Oh my gosh, do I have my green water bottle here? Yeah, with my Solid Snake Mountain Dew sticker to all my Metal Gear Solid 3 heads, right? And to all my Maddie heads, if you know who I'm talking about. But yes, happy to have you, OM. I hope I can provide some good background noise to not only you, but everybody else out there who's got me on, maybe at work, while you're running errands, while you're, drawing. I have no idea, but I'm glad if you have me on that I'm here to be put on. This is crazy. Guys, we have real life fake Snape. If you guys remember, he's been through multiple changes, but he used to be a regular viewer of Good Mav Ugly, of Mav streams, of everything. We used to see him all the time. It was a lot of fun. He's good people. He's good friends. And yeah, he says, I'm always so busy working. I've been out of the loop with all of this YouTube stuff. Dude, do not even worry. Obviously, in terms of me, everything has sort of upended in the last couple of months. How do I put this? Obviously, I'm not working at Bounding into Comics anymore. Obviously, I'm launching into this independent venture, which includes this stream and a couple other streams. I will have a full, proper, when Good Mab Ugly comes back, the first episode is going to be a breakdown of sort of just what went wrong, behind the scenes, all of that stuff, right? Let's get into the dirty laundry of Bounding into Comics. So we'll eventually get into the full story, but otherwise, I don't blame you for being out of the loop. And honestly, as far as I'm concerned, my schedule, I'm just daily. So whether you guys want to hang out every day, whether you guys want to hang out for 3 minutes on one day, either way, I see you guys. I appreciate you. I'm glad everybody is here, especially you, Snape, and especially you, OM, and especially the folks I see lurking right now and the folks who I inevitably know will watch in the VOD. I see all of you. Thank you guys and gals for helping this stream not necessarily explode, but relatively so, right? We've only been doing the stream for about 3 weeks, and if you guys go look at the archives, we're averaging about 50, 60 viewers per stream, per day, which, yeah, Good Mav Ugly would get, somewhere in the 100, 150 per show, but that was once a week. And Foil Variant gets about 100 a week. So hopefully we can springboard this venture into something that helps pays the bills. We can get advertisers, and that way I can also host fun things for you guys. I've got a really cool idea of how to do a competitive Magic community Patreon tier. I'm still working out the details with a lot of people, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun when I finally get it out there. But oh yes, and of course, guys, you can see I took an extra second to put something on the TV because, as you guys know, if you've been watching these past few weeks since The Hobbit dropped, my copies of The Hobbit are on my Plex server, and they're just too massive, right? They're 4K releases of the highest quality. They're too massive to be transcoded to play over a network. So what have we done? We've done the Ralph Bakshi Lord of the Rings. We did the South Park Lord of the Rings episode. And now I decided, you know what? Let's just go get a streamable copy of the Hobbit cards. Or movies. So right now, it's like it's bugging me because I can see on my screen right here, like my streaming setup, I can see how low quality it is because this is 1080p, and I'm one of those nerds and dorks who's like, excuse me, I heard the slightest needle scratch point on this record that nobody ever heard unless you're listening with like the like Soundwave and Claw from Marvel made headphones specifically. You know what I mean? Like, I'm that kind of stickler. So I know it's probably not that bad for you guys, but I'm over here like, wow, I'm letting my viewers down. Snape says, brother, personally no explanation needed. Just happy to see you again and hear your opinions. Oh, thanks, man. That means a lot to me. And I know nobody's like, explain. We're all curious. I mean, some people are. You might not be, but with everything that went around, or like everything that went down around bounding into comics in the last, let's say 3 or 4 years, there's just been so much. And I think, like, at least for me, if I can get it out there and be like, look, I did my best, and here's everything I was up against, then I can put it behind me. You know what I mean? Even though I'm over it, it's just like, that's the final closing point. Snape said, wait, another Hobbit trilogy aficionado. So, unfortunately, no. I don't really like the Hobbit trilogy that much. Desolation of Smaug, which we have on, is probably the best of the movies, but they just don't click for me. But I love Lord of the Rings. I might as well be thematic. And hey, I at least like all the actors in these movies, right? You got Ian McKellen, Evangeline Lilly, that guy, I forget his name. It's pretty good. But regardless of what my stance on the Hobbit trilogy of movies, we do have a full Hobbit set of Magic cards to play with today. So as always, guys, let's start off the day. I have not looked at the store. Let's see what our daily deals are. If there's anything cool we want to spend our free money on. Let's see. Cards. No. I want prints. I want cool things. Yes, thank you. Yeah, Richard Armitage. Yes, he's a great actor, right? And like, okay, yeah, like Evangeline Lilly, right? Her character, complete edition from the books. It's weird. I'm already not a fan of the idea that they took like a 50-page kids book and made like a trilogy out of it. It's like really stretching it there. But yeah, like, yeah, the actor, I can't really be mad at the actors. They delivered. The scene, I've said it before on one of these streams, but the scene that really set me off of The Hobbit was the barrel chase scene in the first movie, because I loved the barrel chase in the book, and I love how that gives them like what's the name, like the barrel riders, right? Like they give them the name of that, and I was always like, oh, that's so cool, like hell yeah, like that's just bros hanging out doing their thing. And then I watched the movie, and it is just this noisy CGI mess. And I'm just like what is... We're doing like Marvel humor barrel. It was rough for me. And I also feel like that was the era where we started leaning on, like, right as we were doing like Disney's volume technology was taking off. So I feel like the CG was kind of rough on all of that movie. Of course. Oh yeah, dude, Graham McTavish. That's what I'm saying. See, you say, just think about that, man. All these actors are so good, and again, they do the best with what they're given. I'm sure somebody out there has done like a fan cut of the trilogy of Hobbit movies as like what the books just were. If I ever find that, I'm totally about that. I would give that a read. I'd subscribe to that newsletter. Let's see, what do we want to do here? We'll Orboroid. Oh yeah, and in case you guys don't remember the flow, or you've never been here for the show and you don't know the flow, we'll start off just by we'll start off today, as we do normally, by attacking some of my dailies. Obviously, we have 15 missions to complete per day. We'll try to get as many of those as we can within the hour. Then at the hour mark, we will jump over to a sealed event, right? Or a draft event, something with like actual money and stakes to give us something actually interesting to get invested in. So last time we played, we did a sealed event, 0-3. It was really embarrassing. So let us pray that such a case will not happen this time. All right, Elspeth, what do we got? Let's create some soldier tokens. Boost them up. Oh my god, yes! Oh, Snape brings up, we the real ones still dream of what could have been with the Del Toro duology. Dude, that move, like that, and the original Edgar Wright take of Ant-Man, like the MCU Ant-Man, those are like two of my, wow, that guy just gave up. Those are two of my like media white whales, right? Like I want to, none of them exist, but I'm always like, dude, I wish. The Del Toro duology, when they announced that, I was like, oh, we're cooking with fire. Like, this is going to be crazy. And then, I mean, Jackson's great. Jackson brought us the original trilogy, but I don't know. It, again, not for me. Not necessarily saying they're bad movies, but not for me. Although, it has been a couple years since I've watched them. Maybe that's what I have to do tonight. I have to go watch the trilogy and come back to you guys and be like, I'm going to, eat my words, a mea culpa, if you will. Snape says, from what I've heard from Del Toro tidbits, the drama behind the scenes would make for a great documentary. I feel like that's every canceled project like this. You know what I mean? Especially ones that have big actors. Kind of to your point, right? I would love someday for Mahershala Ali, even if it's not like he could write an entire book about like what went wrong with Blade. And I want to read that so bad, because even from the leaks, I was getting as members of the press and you guys were getting as, readers. Obviously not all of them were 100% real, but there was enough in them that I was able to corroborate and like cross-check and stuff that it's like nobody knew what they were doing over there. And it's so weird. Like they overthought everything every step of the way. And it's just like, doesn't have to be that hard, guys. Put Mahershala in a trench coat, give him a katana, and go. like that's all it had to be. But no, Kevin Feige goes, no, you don't get it. We gotta make sure everything is fresh and not just something people have seen before. Brother man, not how this works. Oh crap, now we're kind of mana screwed right here, but I can at least play Insidious Roots. No attacks, and we're good. Yeah, like, I know Edgar Wright had drama on Ant-Man 2, or Ant-Man as well. Yeah, man. What are you doing? No! Oh, well, I got a little token guy. And an erode? Do I want an erode? Not really. I need a land, damn it. Dude! What is wrong with this deck? So, for those of you who have been here, last night I went and took the Squirrel Stampede deck we've been playing and tweaked it to try and make it more like an actual deck, a competitive deck, instead of just like, oh, I like these cards, I want to have fun, tee-hee-hee. I can't believe I put an erode back and they just gave me an erode, but we're going to use it. Because we kind of need it. We'll take that island. No attacks. I'm still waiting for the announced Justice League Mortal documentary. It's been years and still nothing. I have been waiting for that too. I gotta know what happened with all of those like DC plans back in the day, because they had it. They had like market domination. I feel like they were in the stage where they could have like greenlit anything, and everybody would have been so okay with it. Do I need that land? Yeah, fuck it. No attacks. Hey, Sakuramito! How's it going, brother? Good morning to you. Always glad to have you stopping by the stream. I was thinking about it, that if Super Sentai does return, it should reboot with a new team. New team means unexplored. I mean, of course, that's what every season did, right? So, I don't know if they'll ever bring Sentai back, or at least anytime soon. My bet is that if they get any inkling to go back to the like super team format lineup of Sentai, is that enough? Right? Yeah. Draw a card, put a 1/1 on everybody. What a terrible just like draw I'm getting. Like none of this is helping. But I feel like if they ever go back to that team, it's gonna be like, does he have 4? He does have 4. We'll give it a shot. Will he tap out? Will he tap out? He will. But yeah, I think they're gonna do like, the Sentai team will have Gavin and it'll have Sheridan, right? Like, it's gonna be made up of them. Or so I believe. No blocks. Go ahead, hit me for 2. Hey, Mr. Burgos, what's going out there, my fellow Arizonan brother? Dude, I know this is a complaint, but it's fucking hot today, and I hate it. It was like cooling down slightly last week, and I was like, we're finally breaking, and then nope, we're right back here to global warming. We got Punk. What is going on, Punk? How are you? Happy new comic book day to you, brother. What did you pick up? As well as the rest of you. What have you guys picked up today? Are my books even up here? I actually only had 2 physical pickups this week. An improvement over the 0 of last week. We have a Peach Momoko cover this week, and we have the Dyke Ruin. They finally put a Dyke Ruin cover in foil, and it's for the new Static Shock series. And I'm pretty sure that, like, my entire area here, this part of Phoenix I live in, all the shops maybe ordered like 2 between them, because I went to mine, none. I went to my like backup one, my obscure backup one, and they were none there either. So very, very, very weird. But I got one, and I'm freaking glad I did, because that thing is beautiful. All right. Now, ladies, what do we want to do? Cancel attacks? We're not swinging with Storm in these conditions. You kidding me? That would be suicide. Suicide. Bert says, on my work lunch, you better win. Here's the problem. It is truly, with these decks that I'm playing, since none of these are my competitive decks, it is truly a crapshoot as to whether I will get my ass handed to me or I will be the miracle child, right? Snape says, I remember hearing Nolan and some executives killed the movie because they didn't want 2 Batmans on the big screen. That's something studios do a lot, because a lot of them are under this like weird impression that audiences are just going to get confused. You know what I mean? They're like, can't do anything because audiences are too stupid to recognize that there are 2 different Batman and they're 2 different stories. Even though, right, like, comic book readers are still regular people just like every moviegoer, and they're able to go, oh, that's the Batman of Earth 2. Now I'm going to go, or it's like, Batman? Oh, that's Prime Earth Batman. Absolute Batman? That's Absolute Unit. Like, it's not that hard to differentiate. I mean, boomers and stuff have been watching, like, sitcoms and action shows that get spin-offs. And the spin-offs go wild and like, don't count canon from the original show and stuff, and they don't got a problem with that. Why, game? Why are we doing this right now? Why are you being a dick? You're gonna just have to keep blocking Storm, but you don't have any Death Touch anymore. Snape says, oh, great question for you. I've been out of comics since late 2023. How would I look up what I've missed and what's the best way to jump back in? So let me think about this question for like 1 second, because I want to like really deliver on this one. And also, this guy's doing scary things, and I don't know what he's doing. What can he swing with? Wait, he's got 2 of Skywards? Oh, I thought she was a legendary, not just regular. Well, we'll put another Ouroboros on the field and just make everybody stupid strong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You would have to block everybody. You know what? Yeah, this guy would have to block everybody to win. But he can only block with 5 creatures. I'm gonna come through. I think we got it right here. Oof. Oof. Yeah, we did. Look at that. Game 1, win 1. So yeah, back to our boy Snape's question. I've been out of comics since late 2023. How would I look up what I've missed, and what's the best way to jump back in? So let's attack this two-prong. In terms of looking up what you missed, unfortunately, so there is a distinct lack of like recap channels or anything like that, like dedicated comic book fan sites anymore, unfortunately, right? That's just the way the ecosystem is gone. Andrew and I are working on something with Foil Variant to sort of, change that, but that is still very much in the early stages. So, I should probably hit play and just get us into another match. So when I fall out of comics, right? Like when I fell out of comics when I went to college and I was just too busy, I was out of them for like 4 years. When I got back into comics 2 years ago with Andrew, when the Ultimate Universe came back up and Absolute started, and we were like, all right, things might be turning around. So when that happens to me, what I do is I kind of just go to I follow people who do comic talk and news sites, and if I see something where it's like, wow, Marvel just confirmed Spider-Man's newest power or something, I would click on that and they'd say this happens here, and then I sort of do the thing we would all do when we were younger, where it's like, oh, this started in da 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 da. Well, let's go to let's read it, and then if I read it and it doesn't make sense, and I go, what's this from? And they go, it's from this series, and I go, all right, let's get back into it. I know, for example, like for a good example of this behavior that I'm talking about, what was it that I was reading? I was reading something. I don't remember what. Planet Hulk. That's what it was. Because I had looked something up about like a recent Hulk development, and they were like, da 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 da, this happened in Planet Hulk. And I went back and I read one issue, then I read, another issue because it was related, and so on and so forth, all the way down. So that's the way you can do it if you have kind of like a lot of time, or that's sort of what you like to do, is like get in deep and investigate and stuff, and really like follow those leads, if you will. The other way is, another way is to just go into a comic book shop, pick up an issue. Yes, you might be confused, you might be out of it, but then it leads you to what I was just talking about, right? You go, oh, I picked up Superman number 39. I have no idea what's going on. Well, let me go back to the beginning of this run. Well, let me go back to this event and stuff. So if you're somebody like that, then the natural flow of that is really, really easy. If you are somebody who more prefers like being told like where to go, there are obviously, to me, it's not, how do I put this? I don't necessarily like when this happens, when they do, big New 52 style reboots or line-wide, number ones. But as a general rule of thumb, guys, if you are like, I have no idea where comics are right now, I want to get into them as they are at the current moment, you son of a bitch killing my Orboroid. All right, I see you. I know what I'm going to do. Don't worry. Where's I going with that? One sec. Let me do this turn. Should I? I should. Bye, everybody else. But what was I saying? Yeah. General rule of thumb: if you're trying to get into comics or back into comics, quality aside, a good starting point is always going to be the either current event or the most recent event. Because in these contexts, wait a minute, where did you get all these people? Where'd that happen? What did he play? Oh, must have been Chronicle of Victory. I don't just want an Ant-Man. I want something worthwhile. Overprotect. Okay, not really worthwhile. What is this thing? Oh, yeah, we're getting rid of that for sure. Because, so, with events, obviously, there's supposed to be the big show out. Everybody crosses over. Marketing goes out. So, for example, when I was younger, when I was getting back into comics as a teenager, right? Read them a bunch as a kid, but never, followed issues and series straight. As a 15-year-old, learned that IDW was going to make a Metal Gear Solid comic book series with Ashley Wood, and I went, I need to get in on that however I can. What is this? Flying? Yeah, let's turn it blue. Then we go next, combat, swing with that. And next. I don't think I'm gonna take that. Wow, I hate the Screaming Dwarfs. But so yeah, when I was going back at like 15, 16 getting into comics, at the time I was getting into it, the event that was starting was Infinite Crisis. And yeah, that's a really big, ask for a brand new person coming into comics. But I got the issue and I go, ooh, who's that character? Ooh, what story are they talking about here? And the rest is history. You just fall down the rabbit hole, right? Obviously, of course, there's also, if you got anybody you particularly trust with reviews or recommendations, always listen to them. And then if there's anything in particular, right, that you can narrow down, like you want to know about this character, you want to know about this, you got me. You've got my boy Andrew over at the Rippaverse, my co-host over on Foil Variant, our intellectually honest comic book talk show. So I know it's daunting to be like, where do I go when you're just on your own? But I got you. It can be relatively easy. Yeah, easy peasy getting my ass kicked. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to have disappointed you all. Punk says, I posted what I picked up today in the comics and manga section of your Discord before I came here. I will check that out. I didn't have time to look at anything before I went live, but that's a good reminder. Guys, first off, if you're watching the video, like or hit that like button, right? Subscribe, bell, whatever that all is. Help get, more attention, spread the stream. Also, if you want to follow me, if you want to follow anything I do, if you want to watch Foil Variant, my show with Andrew, if you want to pre-order Andrew's new comic book, if you want to join the Discord that Punk is talking about, links to all of that are down below. So hit them up there. I'd love to hang out with you. I'd love to see you guys. What do we have here? All right. See, I have a lot of ramping and controlling spells, but then I feel like there's some gap in the amount of creatures I have, so then I can't do anything when it eventually comes down to brass tacks. Let's go, buddy. Your go. Oh man, where's the homie? I always forget her name because she's one of our newer chatters, but I was talking with her yesterday about how we now have player reporting in Magic the Gathering, and how I was like, finally we can do something about the guys who just idle and throw oh, I'm gonna lose, I'm just gonna leave or whatever. Obviously yesterday I had too much to do, I couldn't stream, but when I played my first game of the day, I ran into a guy who would wait until the timer was almost about to use his timeout, and then he would make a move, and he would always keep it just barely viable. Pissed me off so much. And yeah, I reported him, but what are you gonna do in the moment? You know what I mean? Pardon me. Woo, this jerk takes 9 years. Let us gingerly place plans. Uh-oh, I think your Foil Variant link in the description is incomplete. Uh-oh. I mean, that's probably, I probably copied and pasted it. Maybe I copied and pasted it a shortened one, so it's got the thing, the dot dots, the ellipses. That's what I'm looking for. Hello? Dude, McFly. Hello? All right, let's see. I can fix this. Hey, we don't need to listen to me. Oh my God. It's not even a broken link. I just wrote youtube.com. Holy crap. Thank you, Mr. Burgos over there. What is this? Foil Variant. That's what we want. That's so funny. That's what happens when you have a bunch of different things you're working on at the same time, and you don't finish them. You know, when you juggle a bunch of things at once, that's what happens. All right, he finally went. We're going to play that. We're going to play Origin of the Avengers. Why not? Scry 2. Another Origins and an Insidious Route. You know, I think I think I'm gonna put the Roots back, but I'm definitely gonna put the Avengers at the top there. Oh, Penny Girl. Yes, Penny. Gosh, So here's what's embarrassing, Penny. I know you. I know we talk all the time. I know your avatar. For some reason, when I think of your name, I go like Penny. I see the green hat on the trainer's hat, or the green on the trainer's hat. I go like green Penny. Is it dollars? Is it like I always like go like a money thing because it's Penny green. But I'm glad you're here, Penny. But yes, it was exactly the thing you and I were talking about. But it was even worse, right? Because the guy was there, actively, consciously watching me do all that, and I was just like, I'm going to scream. Let's put you onto the field. That'll help. Do I want my Villainous Wrath? Problem is if I put it back. Well, hold on. Do any of these let me shuffle? Okay, my Insidious Roots does. So we're going to whoop. We're gonna put Villainous Wrath back. We're gonna draw. No, we're not. We're just gonna scry. Then we're gonna Shared Roots. We're gonna get a black or a swamp, and then turn. Yeah, Snape says, I remember Gears multiplayer penalized you if you dropped out before the match ended. Most games do have something like that, right? Shout out to Marvel Rivals. They have a really, really, really good system, if not a sometimes overtly strict one, where, for example, if I say find a match, and it finds a match, but for whatever reason, I cannot join it. There's an internet break. What is this? What? Get the frick out of my face. Get out of here. I don't even know what you're doing. But yeah, on Marvel Rivals, if you try to join a game and your connection doesn't go through and you just can't join the lobby, if you say I cancel, I quit, they will still penalize you. And they'll be like, you're banned from competitive for 10 hours, 5 hours, 30 minutes. It's all variable. So so before yesterday, before the introduction of player reporting, we didn't really have a system in Magic of the Gathering Arena to do any of that. We really just would, if you got a bad player, you got a bad player, and you had to sit there and you had to wait for everything to go down, right? And it sucked. It was awful. Now they introduced reporting, so I can report a player for I already know that's at the top. Let me draw it already. Dang. Sure, attack. Point. Yes. Now you can report a player for idling, for trash talking, for yada 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 yada. We haven't really seen any enforcement yet, right? Wizards hasn't come out and shown this is how we do it, this is yada yada yada. Haven't seen anybody big going look, I got a ban, or anybody highlighting anything like that. But I am hoping that this is going to lead to a change to that end, where we can be dude, if fuck these idlers, put them all in a pool together. I do not want to be around you at all. Boom. I get to draw a card. A multiversal passage. That's neat. Ooh, the Arkenstone. Creatures you control get 1/1 at the beginning of your end step. Draw a card. And I can go look for a legendary creature card. Let's play that. And then let's go search my library for a creature. I don't even know what I'm going to be looking for here, guys. Legendary creature, Ant-Man Storm, Squirrel Girl. I guess I'm going to go for Storm. Storm or Squirrel Girl? Storm. Woohoo! And then he brought him back out. Go away. Goodness. When will you learn that I will put him away at every opportunity? It's short for Penelope. Okay, now I've got it, Penny. Lock. Never gonna forget it at this point. I promise you. And if I do, I will personally make it up to you. I will put your name all over the stream. We will make this the Penny Magic the Gathering Arena play screen. You know what I mean? I will do that if I continually forget your name after this. Let's see. Who do I want to put it on? Put it on Scott. Bert says, you a commander guy? I abso-freaking-lutely am. That's actually how I got back into Magic. So I used to play when I was a very young child in 96, 97, 98. So like Alpha 2 or Beta, or so, I forget which exact set because I was a kid, but I played a lot of those early ones. Then, you know, Pokemon came and anime came and video games came, and I kind of fell out of cards. Well, I didn't fall out of cards. I fell out of Magic. I was playing Pokemon. I was playing the Dragon Ball card games, all versions of it. Then, yeah, kind of fell out of it. Went to college, went to high school. Didn't really have a trading card game to play. After college, started getting back into the Dragon Ball Super card game and the One Piece card game. Then when I moved to Arizona, I have a friend who I've known forever. Actually, Bert, you might know him. Beavers, Sniper Wolf from back in the day. He lives out here, and I went to, like, I would go hang out with him, and he'd say, "What do you like? You want to learn? You want to play Magic?" Because he's an everything Magic player. Like, he plays Classic, he plays old school, he plays whatever format. He's all about it. So we would go hang out, and we would go get like coffee or we get a drink, and he'd always have his decks, so we'd just play. And the format he was teaching me was Commander. So yes, I run Commander, love Commander. Now that funnily enough, I haven't played Commander in a little bit. I just the other weekend, or this past weekend, played my first game of Commander in like 2 months maybe, just because all of my friends have been busy and there's not really a Commander online client that's as nice as Arena. Maybe we'll play a brawl match after this, because that's kind of like Commander, right? So, and then I'm not a CEDH player. Like, I don't want to be sweaty. I have decks so I like building decks that are themed, right? The first Commander deck I ever built was around Zangief, because even before I started playing, I had bought the Street Fighter Secret Lair cards, and I was like, yeah, I have this. And David was like, well, let's just raid my bulk. Let's see what we can make. But the first deck that I made that was like, this is me doing like research and going into it, was a Captain America deck from the Secret Lair that dropped a few years back. And in that deck, right, like, everything was Avengers. This was before we even had the Marvel set, so I would just have like equivalents. There was a print of like Negate that has a Johnny like being peeled away layer by layer, and you can see like his skin like coming, or like it's peeling off, and you can see like the musculature and stuff under. I was like, that's a snap. That's Thanos snapping, everybody. I had I forget who, but like the sniper from the Fallout set, that was my Hawkeye. So I love doing things like that. You can fucking, now I fucking need my Villainous Wrath. Wow, I should have held on to that. Number of land you control? 8 damage across me? What are you gonna do? Who are you gonna kill? My Ant-Man and my squirrel? Do I even have enough to survive? Oh, I don't have any green standing. Fuck. Oh well. But yeah, so love that Captain America deck. I love doing it around themes, so I can be like cheeky, like, oh, here's it. Like, I don't know. I just have a lot of fun with that. But yeah, like, so like CEDH, where players are like, oh, the game's not over by turn 3. This is stupid. Screw them. But as all players should, I do have, if somebody wants to step to the table, I will have something that will make them cry, because that Captain America card, with its ability to pay 3 mana, Cap can throw any equipment attached to him at any target, and it deals damage equal to its mana value as divided by the player's choice of 1, 2, and 3 creatures. And there are a lot of things like I'm like Garblin Archaeomancer and stuff that reduce the cost of mana, like activated abilities. So you can get Caps throwing from 3 down to free, and you can also get equipment spells being played for, wow, this is gonna hurt. This sucks. I love squirrels. I love squirrels. Yeah, we're so fucked. I am just not even gonna deal with that. We're gonna bounce. But yeah, I have a Captain America, so I have like my cap deck, and then if CDEDH player steps up, I go, okay, give me a second. And it's not quite a sideboard, but it's an alternate cap build where it is fucking no mercy. And I'm talking like cap out turn 1, Cloud's Ultima weapon out turn 2, which is worth 7 mana cost, and the flinging begins turn 2. Like it can get disgusting. So before I go back to the chat, let me set up the search for a Brawl match. So for those who don't know, Brawl is an official format that is very similar to Commander, except you only have 25 life as opposed to, or is it 20? As opposed to 40 in a regular one. So where are all my Brawl decks? My decks, because maybe competitive Brawl, my decks. There we go. So, you know what? What even is in this? I built a really crude cap deck. Apply styles. Let's give this, because yeah, when I was like, oh, Brawl, what's that? And I explored, and we had the cap get reprinted, so I was like, let's give it a shot. So let's give it a shot. Yeah, Bert says that Final Fantasy set pulled me back in. It pulled a lot of people back in, right? And that's where we talk a lot here about the like duality of Universes Beyond, where even people like me, who I do like Universes Beyond, are like, it's getting a little much, but at the same time, that is what happens. Like UB is bringing in everybody and their mother, because it really is that simple, guys, right? Like you put something people like and they'll want to buy it. For example, the Marvel and Spider-Man sets, they announced those and I was just like, you bitches, you got my number. Like, of course I'm going to go. You put Ben Riley on a card, of course I'm gonna go hard on that, like, you bastards. So it's got its benefits, it's got its negatives. It's too unique of a situation that we're in right now to really determine, like, what does this say for the future of the industry, the game, the blah, 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 blah. But yes, just a bit about UB, I guess. Yeah, I'm pretty casual, just want the deck to feel cool, and damn, nice on the Zangief. Thing is, that Zangief is actually pretty cheap, because I'd have no idea why. So when you might remember him, Outlaw Moogle, he's in the chat right now, but when he got married, I went out to his wedding. I flew up with Sniper Wolf, and we brought our commander decks as we all play. Unfortunately, because I had spent the night before like building things out. Oh, 1 second. Whenever this is dealt damage, I don't want to deal damage then. I just want to get all of you dead. Wow, I cannot do like anything. What is giving it this? Aha! It's you, Spiteful Sliver. So we're gonna shocker you and take that effect away from everybody else. Whew. But yeah, because I was like building it out the night before I left. I had left Zangief, like my commander. What the fuck is this? I had left it on my desk instead of bringing it, with me to the airport. So we got up to Washington, and where the wedding venue was, where we were staying, was relatively close to their Mox boarding house. So I was like, let me look and see if I can buy, a new Zangief. Sure, I'll have double up, but at least I'll have it. And you know what? If it's like $20, oh my god, why do I fucking keep getting islands? 8 damage to target creature. I don't have 5, but I can do to target. Oh, I don't want to do target creature. I want to do everybody. Target land creature. Fuck me. I hate slivers. This is why we don't do this. Whatever. Ugh. This is frustrating. I guess I can just do this. Boomy Bash. Kill that thing. Really? Oh, I don't think I'm going to be able to get anything done in this match. I think they've completely shut me down. They had a good draw. Wow. But yeah, so I looked it up, $3, and I was like, wow, really? So very easy pick up to get 2 of them. I know it has since slightly gone up in price, but not by too much. Not by too much. Okay, we get it. You have slivers. You know what? I don't respect sliver players. I'm sorry. I really, really can't. Oh, I took the Zergrush symbiote easy mode. Get out of my face. Get out of my face. Sakura Mita says, who remembers Stuntman for PS2? I remember that game. I also miss that genre of sort of ragdoll, physics-based, like, cause mayhem, drive cars type of games, right? I was just talking to a friend the other night about Burnout 3, because she used to play it when she was in high school, and I used to like love that in high school, and we were just like, yeah, the game was great. I love Burnout 3. Burnout Revenge was fun. Burnout's been weird after that, but at least in those moments, it was good. I'll keep this, because I'm sure I can get 1 more mana by turn 3. Oh, look at that. We're all completely set up to at least draw cap. That's nice. That's nice. So yeah, like Stuntman. Gosh, there was one on, I think, like Xbox 360 or Xbox One that was, we don't really need this Red Hulk. That's a little too excessive. That was like, is it Stuntman, the one where you like slingshot yourself? I can't remember anymore, but I wish they would bring those games back, or like that genre of super physicky games. Ragdolling. Sometimes less is more, developers. Let me just put it that way. We'll play the team transmitter. Don't block it. You got not Arachnus. You've got a Jeskai Commander too. How neato. How neato. I feel like we're in a goodish-ish spot here, so... Alright, what is this? Creatures you control have prowess. Whenever Narset attacks, exile target non-creature, non-land card with mana value less than Narset's power from a graveyard and copy it. That's going to be interesting to play with. Let's go and play... I guess we'll just play Cap onto the field. I'm cool with that. Yay, I gain 1 life. And then... I guess I'll play Skyward Spider because I have the open mana for it. Next, to combat, no attacks, end turn, forward. That's what it was, Sakura. Flat out. Yes, thank you, my friend. Holy shit. Yes, I loved that one. God, I want to bring, like, just things like that. Who remembers Crackdown, right? Crackdown I liked. What is this? Prowess. 4 damage. Is that... I guess, yeah. And then he gets a boon where the next time he deals damage, he'll deal 2 excess. Or the excess 2 will be dealt on top. Yeah, flat out, man. I loved that one. Oh, we storming? Okay, we storming. Yeah, I'm moving back to the command zone. Okay. Oh, he copied Romantic Rendezvous. He's gonna play it. Look at me, I have prowess. Choose blockers. I don't really need Skyward Spider. She can go down in an earlier round. And sugar, we're going down swinging. I can play him back for 5, or I can Aetherize. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try to Aetherize his shit when he attacks this turn. Bert says, or a Trillion Billion says, you still play fighters, but I'm really enjoying Avatar Legends. Haven't tried Tokon yet due to poor online. So I do still play fighters. Still absolutely love them. Still play fighters, or like Dragon Ball fighters with the Z pretty regularly. I've seen Avatar. I have not played it, but my God, did that surprise me. Because I remember when I first saw footage of it. What is he going to do here? Hold on. I don't care. Aetherize you. Even though he has complete open mana field, and he'll probably counter that. So, Avatar Legends at first, I was like, ugh, it looks a little weird. Looks a little jank. But then, like, as it developed and where it's at now, I'm like, holy shit, that is a good, like, the core game underneath the IP, underneath everything, is just really, really, really good. I think I'm going to get screwed in this match, too. I just don't have... I got to change to the deck that I actually put effort into. My Dr. Octopus one after this. And then... Oh, yeah. That's... Really? Avatar's only 30? I might pick it up then. That might be something I pick up. Tokon, I have not picked up yet. I'm really, really excited to finally play it when I can. The reason I haven't picked it up yet is exactly what you just brought up. The PC like build and it's online and everything is monumental garbage. Like, it's very, very, very fucking bad. And I don't want to buy a PS5. I'm not going to spend that much money for a one. No, man. Just fix your damn PC port or PC version and I will give you money. All right, let's see. You don't want to let regular Captain America onto the field? We'll do Sam onto the field, you nerd. Then we will give him with great power. And scene. That'll be your turn, and I bet he's gonna do a bunch of shit to blow me up and whatever. Whatever. Yeah, Tokon. I want to play Tokon so bad. It, like, Fast Fighters are back, baby, and that makes me monumentally excited because I've always been a Marvel boy. You playing me, boy? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Nothing? Because you know I'll kill you? Well, let's play Origin of the Avengers. I get to scratch 2/2. Wasp and Divert Disaster. What's here? I like that. I want to draw Wasp and shut down Narset's abilities. Next. No attacks. I might as well play this because whatever. You're going to kick my ass, I'm sure. Unless I can survive until next turn. If I can survive, we might have something. Oh, that flashy, like, bright, manga-y, like, long gone are the days of us when we would play Halo 2 and we were, 13, 14, and black was all the rage, and gray, and red, right? Like, I like colors, and I like brightness, and I like everything going on. My what do you call it? My standard, right, for, like, a fighting game is I want that game, if I have a girlfriend, I want her to come in and see the game, or even like a friend, and just be like, literally, what the fuck is going on? And for my ADHD brain, any game like that is exactly on my, like, speed level. So, like, Marvel Rivals, for example, right? Nobody who has ever looked over my shoulder at me playing Marvel Rivals has ever understood what the fuck they're looking at. I know Outlaws might be watching over on the Twitch side. He's tuned in a couple times to Mav streams when I've been playing Rivals, and he's just like, dude, I played video games all my... He's older. He got me into games, right? And it's like, I have no idea what I'm looking at when you're playing. Put a hero card? No. I want you to let me draw. Yeah, suck it. All gone. And I can counter one spell, but it's not really going to do a lot. But I get to make a lander token. Yeah, this is all I got. This is bad. This is bad times for us, huh? Yeah, of course you were going to make it. Well, we're just going to concede. There's no reason to hold on for that one. Dude. My little fanboy ass lost his mind. Scott Summers is my favorite, like, X-Man. And then I've always loved the Phoenix 5 like aesthetic, the way they look. Phoenixes and like are my favorite mythological animal, kind of in any respect. Let's get rid of this cap deck because it's clearly not anything, and let's play the Google Docky. Yeah, so like the Phoenix 5 looks so cool to me, and like the golden armor and the armor made of flames, and then when Scott gets like super corrupted and his body just like surges with lightning because he's just being overwhelmed by the Phoenix, bro, that was like I had a similar reaction to the reveal or just like the news that he was coming to the game as I did when I was watching the Nintendo Direct all those years ago, and Mega Man's eyes lit up on the top of the mountain, right? Like, jumped up out of my, like, seat, like, Yada! Like, it was, I'm so stoked for that. That's what I'm saying, right? Such a cool pool. Hopefully they make some more freak picks like that. I think we really have to give it to Marvel Rivals for that, because they've been making freak picks a lot and bringing a lot of these characters to the forefront and whatnot. And I think without them doing that a lot and other people going like, yeah, that rules, we probably would still be we wouldn't even have Penny Parker on that launch roster. That would have gone to like Hulk, right? Or I guess Hulk's in it, so it would have gone to like, I don't know, insert whatever character they're trying to push at the moment. What can I play for 3? What am I even doing here? We'll just play Swarm. I don't care. Whenever an opponent casts their first non-creature spell each turn, draw a card unless that player pays X, where X is this creature's power. Still a Mega Man main. My man, that is what I like to hear. Unfortunately, I played that game for too long and too often that I just have like several different mains, but Mega Man always stays in the rotation. He will never disappear. We're not having a Voice of Victory. We're not having a Mobilize. We're not doing any of this bullshit. Yeah, I'm going to pay because I don't like you. No attacks. I don't want you mobilizing. I don't want Cloud doing anything. What equipment are you even going to want to have at this point in the game? You have 2 mana. Godsend. Equipped creature gets 3/3. Whenever equipped creature blocks or becomes blocked by one or more creatures, you may exile one of them. Your opponent can't cast spells with the same name as a card exiled with Godsend. Oof. Okay. Well, what do we have? Let's go Herbie, I guess. Draw a card. Nothing. No attacks. Not looking great. Once I had this, once I saw he had the Shoryuken, I was hooked. For me, it's the throw when he does like Guts arm, and you can see like his like arm kind of buffs up right there when he just like holds him and then chucks him. Love that. I don't care. Here, I'll block with Herbie. You ain't coming through to me. I don't know what that thing does. Protection from blue, protection from black? You serious, sir? Well, I'm gonna play that. I'll auto pay. Then Shackle Slinger, I guess. No attacks. Then I'm gonna hit Cloud with the Barrel of Blasting Jelly, and that will at least take him off the field. And that would be very helpful. That'll be very helpful for us. Okay, mister. Let me bring in my commander. Creature spells you cast have Convoke. Okay. What? What? Plaza of Heroes. I'll take that. We're going to pop that. 5 artifact damage to a creature. Bye, Cloud. You piece of poop. You piece of poop? I don't even... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... I have 6. I need 1 more mana for... Oh, crap. That is so much. Oh, I'm going to put the sword down. I'm going to put it on Erdu. I have a plan. I'm doing things. Bing, 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 bing. Choose blocker. Whatever. Exile it. I don't care. Or not. Or just kill it. Captain America's shield. Well, we... play that. Oh, that's right. I have to do this stupid crap. And that's it. Shutting me down. So lame. Palantir? We getting U.S. government universes beyond? Airdo kicked my ass right there. Okay, let's see what I draw next. That'll determine my next move. Just draw a card. That. Okay. I guess we'll play Ock. But it doesn't matter because I do not have reach. And none of you have reach. So that's the game there. Wow, these brawl decks I put together are not good. When I put together that Ock one, it was working. I don't know what happened. But, all right, guys, we are a little over the 1 hour mark, so let's probably jump over to doing something with stakes. As you guys have probably guessed, before we do, I got to go to the bathroom. So I'm going to go to the bathroom, refresh real quick, come back to you guys, give me like 5 minutes, and then we will go watch as Mav gets his ass kicked by players who actually know what they're doing. So, yeah, 1 second. Oh, wrong button. Right button. Alrighty, ready. We are back. Let's see what events are going on today. We got quick drafts, we got sealed, we got premier drafts, we got pick 2. What do we do here in pick 2? What rewards do we get? That's dumb. It's not a lot. Do we do a regular draft? No, I feel like we might save that for like a full stream. Or we could... I don't know, guys. Let's see. What tokens do we have? We have 3 sealed tokens. Do we want to do another sealed? No. What is a premier draft, maybe? How many do we get? 50, 100. None of those are great. What do you guys think? Should we just do another, why don't we just do another sealed, right? Like, that seems to be working out for us pretty well. Puts us on even footing with everybody. So, we jump in with a sealed token. Let's go. Again, guys, in case I didn't make it clear, I'm still very confused as to how to play this, this set. So, let's see. I know, like I was saying, black-red has been something I've seen a lot of. Oh, and we have a lot of down to Goblin Town. I think we have to go with black again, right? Like, everything here just is really good that we pulled this turn. Rage into the Valley. 2 Tidings of War. A Goblin Town Flunky. A Bothersome Noisemaker. Whenever a player loses life, that player mills that many cards. When he dies, draw a card for each graveyard with 7 or more cards in it. That's a lot of doo-doo butter. Definitely the Misty Mountain Cold, I guess. Then we'll get... Put a 1/1 counter on target creature. Target player gains 1 life. Maybe. What do we have over here? 2 Goblin Plate Mails. Okay, I can work with that. I don't know if I need the Hobbit hole. Long Body Grey Dog always works. I'll take the Old Thrust just to be able to have a flying blocker. Then what do we got? 37? I'll take Glowing the Mighty. Why not? At the beginning of your first main phase, add 2 mana. Create a colorless equipment. I don't want to use them, like, really. I guess we'll put in the bees. And then I'm going to take down some lands, because we ran into this last time where we were just drawing land after land after land at a certain point. So, and with everybody being so cheap, I don't know if we necessarily need to be, like, stacked out in drip on every turn. So let's give them... I'm going to put that Golem into the deck. Why not? And then... a Black Arrow. Why not? Alright, let's give... and I'm going to change the deck picture to the bee. Alright, guys. Let's give it a shot. Game 1. For those who don't know, sealed rules, you have 3 lives, essentially, right? So you play until you hit 3 losses or you win out. So far, I think the highest we've gotten is 2, maybe 3. I'd have to go back and look at some streams. But, at the very least, hopefully we do better than the 0-3 we did on Friday, because that was just embarrassing. Punk, take it easy, my friend. I hope you have a good Wednesday. Oh, that reminds me. I saw, when I went to the bathroom, I looked at your pickups for this week, and you got... I'm happy to see that you picked up a copy of Destroy All Monsters, which, if you guys don't know, that is the Magic the Gathering manga that I was talking about the other day. It is a sort of like slice of life rom-com about a nerdy kid who plays Magic the Gathering, and then a pretty popular girl wants to learn it with them. And, you know, it's fun, but also every volume of that comes with a card, like a promo card, a Magic card. And it's really cool. I don't know. I just think it's a cool thing. You know what I mean? Especially that the manga like got the official license from Wizards, so you don't have to be like, we're playing Wagic the Gathering. All right, what do we want to play? Down, down to Goblin Town. Let me see your hand, nerd. What am I going to discard? Stir up trouble? Probably. And then no attacks. Because we need to be able to block. Alright, alright, alright. That's right, you don't swing on me. Amass Goblins 1. You know what we're going to do? We're going to do it again. Going to make that nerd discard a card. What do you got? Golem can't block when this enchantment enters. Turn target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. I don't know about that. Yeah, we'll get rid of it along the crooked way. Then, no attack still. Because they're going to swing on me. I know it. I feel it in my bones. Oh, I played Golem. Exile up to one target card from an opponent's graveyard. No! My Amass Goblin. That's cool. That's cool. Swing it, baby. Don't do it. He knows what's gonna happen. No, 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 no. No, no. I thought we were having a nice game. Ooh, more Tidings of War. That's funny to me. So we're gonna play the Blade. We're gonna make this nerd discard something or sacrifice one of them. I knew he was gonna do that one. And then we're going to do Goblin. No attacks, because I need the block still. Then we'll play Old Thrush, or I'll flashback for more goblins. We will see. We will see with this next turn. Yeah. Keep bringing Golem in. I don't really care. Ah, no, I do care because you keep doing that. Damn it. I see the strategy now. You got not a lot. You've just got your Golem. Golems. Gonna have to do something, my friend. Ooh, I can play the bird, and then I can attach the crude bent blade to it. That would be funny. You ain't got no ground defenses. I see you. Target opponent loses 1 life, and you gain 1 life. So that'll be 2 dam. Then I'll play Old Thrush. Search your library for a basic land card. Reveal it and put it on top. That, and we'll put the blade on Old Thrush. And no attacks. Now we've got defenses. Now I've got something to attack with. He only has 1 card in hand. My headphones died, so allow me to put on my actual audio monitoring cans, because that's all we've got right now. Ba-boom. Sacrifice in, and then he'll draw it again. You got a bee. Congrats on your bee. I would play the bee so you can block against flying. I hate you and your stupid grunting. Yeah, show me your gross tomato bisque. We stalemating now. Yeah, we knew that was coming. So next. Kill the bee. What are you going to do about it? Oh, okay. Should I move the blade? Yeah, let's put the blade on the front porch sentries. And then end turn. I want the sentries to die. Because if I can get the sentries to die before he amasses more goblins. Okay. Going in the air with that? Oh, and you want your Menace up there. I see. Okay. Fine. But that just means we're gonna roll you out on the ground. Ooh, a black arrow. Also, sound. Where's my sound? Did it not jump over? Let me look real quick. Ba, 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 ba. Speakers, open sound settings. Okay, it should be going through here. Oh yeah, I just had it turned very low. It deals 1 damage to any target. If a dragon is dealt damage this way, discard it. We'll kill you. And now we'll put that right there. Alrighty, cool. No, I need him with his reach. No attacks, end turn. Yeah, now he's gonna try to Menache the bee. He ain't gonna get nothing. Oh, you motherfucker. He's gonna get, yep. That's what I would do. Now he's going to swing, and he's going to deal 3. Oh, no, he's going to go to his end step. Interesting. Glowing the Mighty deals 1 damage to each creature your opponent controls. Well, first, we're going to put this there. I don't know if I want to use easy pickings yet, because I want to kill the bee. Oh, well, we are going to... I'm going to try something here. I wonder if he'll fall for the bait. Yes, he is! Do it! You moron. Ah! Fuck! Aww. Damn you, Heavy D! Alrighty, there we go. Destroy an artifact? No! I got lots of shit. Man. Pick one. Pick one. Pick one. What did you blow up? All right. My arrow. So now I don't have reach? Your bee is just unstoppable? And you put a oh my god, I might be screwed. Unless we get a really good top deck right here, this might be the end of us. Dang, how did he accumulate so much? Jesus. Oh! We have our own bee! Now he can't do nuts against us. Man, this might end up being something where, like, we're just going to be drawing until somebody gets the winning card. Because, yeah, there's, like, guaranteed deaths on both sides. No attacks. End turn. Man, oh man, I hate that Menache crap. Where's my goblin armor? 23 cards left in the deck. Where's my stuff? Deliver unto me. Cloud-chan. Get it? Cloud. And he's got Cloud as his avatar. Go ahead, Gollum. Hit me for 4. That's fine. I'll deal with you later. Ooh, down to Goblin Town. That's what I like to see. Discard a card. Unless you can counter it. Oh, I can't discard the mountain? That's stupid. You're all stupid. Well, I'm pretty sure he wins at this point. At least I stopped him in the air, but now he's got 2... Because I need 2 blockers. He's got 2 creatures that can just swing free. Oh my fucking god. This set sucks. I hate this Hobbit set. Okay. Multiple Minaches now. I don't care. Man, I fucking hate this game. You know what I hate more, though? If you caught the fucking thumbnail? Dungeon Crawler Carl. Like, so I might as well get into it because, so this morning, when I was creating all the stuff, my friends in one of my Discords were sharing excerpts from the Dungeon Crawler Carl book, which if you guys don't know what that is, it's basically an American take on those, like, God, what are they called? Like lit RPGs or like RPG lit, where the book writes itself out as if it is a like video game, right? Where like, oh, all right, I like the hero like beat the bandit, and it's like, then a screen came up that said +1 to this or whatever, right? And it's fucking terrible, but it is so fucking popular. When I was at Comic-Con earlier this year, just last month, Dungeon Crawler Carl everywhere. Everybody had shirts, everybody had merch. I'm like 98% sure that the cover to the book is AI generated because they had a cutout that you could go put your face in and like take a picture as Carl. No artist signature on it anywhere. I even looked up the original art. No artist signature on it anywhere. So what do we want to do here? No blocks, so I'll just let the 4 come through, I guess. Give me a chance to survive. And, like, it is the most Reddit fucking thing I have ever read. And it's just so bad. And yet, everybody gobbles it up. They... Like, okay. You want to know how Reddit it is? In the book, the main character Carl, he has a cat as his like companion that used to be owned by him and his ex-girlfriend. Obviously, girlfriend is ex. He's left the cat with him. The cat's name is Donut, right? Like that's what they refer to it as in the book. However, his full name is Grand Champion, Breed Winner Regional, National Winner Princess, Donut the Queen, and Chonk. Fuck you. Like, is it 2003 still? Is it 2009? It's so Reddit that I almost expect one of the books or one of the medias is gonna make like the bacon narwhals at midnight, blah blah blah, right? Like it's gonna do that, and I'll probably scream, but it really like depresses. It's like Ready Player One. If instead of, and that's already a shitty book, and Ernest Cline is already a shitty author, but it's like if Ready Player One was written not by somebody who grew up on like 80s, 90s, 2000s video games and stuff, right? And like anime. It's like if somebody who was on Reddit wrote a book, and it's terrible. Like, I wish people would have more self-respect than watching things like this, because you should have more self-respect. I don't know, like, it's just, as somebody who loves stories and books and all of that stuff, it is just, I always forget there's America A and America B, and America B loves Dungeon Crawler Carl. Yeah, Bert says, my Korean friend told me it reminded him of Korean webtoons, but yes, that's exactly it, right? Because a lot of those webtoons are isekai style. Solo leveling, High School of the Gods, there's another one that I can see in my head that I really liked. You like climb a tower, I think. There's like a green lizard girl. They did an anime season of it, and it was one of the first I ever got to, like, the press asked, like, they were like, hey, you work here, do you want to review this series for, the site for us, blah, 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 blah. And, oh, they got me. I didn't realize he drew me out, or he didn't draw me out, he just non-combat damaged me out. And, yeah, it's a lot like those, but it is the most, like, LOL, really? Like, all right, I'm going to go find the post that we were all looking at, and I'm going to pull up an excerpt, and I'm going to read it to you guys. And also, like, I go to the comic book store now, and every comic has, like, there's, like, a Dungeon Crawler Carl comic. Everybody did a cover for it, and I'm just like, this needs to stop. Like, it absolutely needs to stop. Where is it? So, yeah. Here is an excerpt. Then I pulled the chest free and immediately transferred it to my inventory so I could examine the items properly. Both were relatively safe to handle, and I pulled them out. This was something that I'd have to do from now on when looting hunters. The arrow looked like just a regular arrow, but it was enchanted with a particularly nasty poison. Arrow of enthusiastic double gonorrhea. This is a regular arrow, but the tip is dipped in a poison that will inflict you with enthusiastic double gonorrhea. Oh, and this is like the item description, right? Trust me on this. You don't want enthusiastic double gonorrhea. It doesn't kill you, but you'll want it to. It sets your genitals aflame, literally, and then it heals that area of your body over and over. The only way to remove the disease is to geld yourself or pass it on to someone else. Holy shit, I muttered, careful not to touch the tip as I returned it to my inventory. Like, ooh, enthusiastic, like, come on, what are we? It's like, what's his name? Mr. fucking Star Wars author who ruined the Internet Archive, or the library, Chuck Wendig. It's like Chuck Wendig writing, right? It's so bad. Where is another one, right? Quote, I opened another box. New achievement, battlefield construction. You built a structure and deployed it in battle, and your mother thought you were wasting your life away while you spent all those hours eating Doritos and playing Minecraft. If only she could see you now. Too bad she's probably dead. Reward, you've received a silver mechanic box. And you guys see? Like, it's just like le quirky, unnecessary quirk thrown in just to be quirky. Yeah, it's just, that's the entire thing. I have not seen an excerpt of this book that does not go for more than 2 words without doing something like a quirk chungus thing. And then, that's not even getting into the quality of, like, it's just bad writing. There's a bit in one of these that I was looking at where I guess he has something like a bag of holding where he puts all of his items into, and at one point it just says, like, he'd never ridden one before, but he pulled his chopper out of his bag of holding and and I'm like, that's such a lazy way. And by chopper, I mean like motorcycle, right? I'm like, that's such a lazy way where you don't have to deal with how did it get there? How does it work in here? Like, you just went, it's in here now, and nobody cared. And I'm just like, this is not quality. Tower of, yes, Penny girl. Yes, Penny, I love you. Yes, it's Tower of God. Thank you so much. A trillion, dude. Well, that just happened. Let me pull up another bit right there real quick. We're gonna keep these guys. Then we're gonna play a green, or I mean a black, and play Nightwolf Pursuer. I pressed down, quote, I pressed down the little handle, and a moment later it popped up. A burned triangle of toast jumped out, landing on the counter. I picked it up and smelled it. I examined its properties. Mana toast. This is toast. It refills your mana. That's it. Nothing more. Fuck you. Well, that was unnecessary, I muttered. Like, see, it is literally that. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Boost him up and kill my guy while you live? Knew it. I don't know if that was really the move you wanted to make right there, though. You know what I mean? Birdie. Birdie, 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 birdie. Dragon. So it's just... It hurts my soul. Because this is what fiction is now. Just... Well, that... It's being ironic and it's making fun of everything, and nobody wants to just... Nobody wants to engage... I don't know. Can you tell how fucking aggravating I find this book? Like, I didn't get a degree for nothing in English. I hold the right to be exceptionally pissed off. All right. No Menaches, no blockers in the air. We can needle through this. I believe in us. Amass Goblins 1. Yeah. Whoa! Holy fuck. Okay. Beat on me then. Amass Goblins 2, baby. All these fucking lands. It's happening again. Like, now I'm frustrated because what the fuck am I supposed to do when if I draw another land, I might crash out. Oh, look, I have 6 now. Fuck you. Oh, look, Gloin the Mighty. Yay, whatever. I don't give a shit. Deals 1 damage to each creature your opponent controls. I don't care. I'm mad. I'm mad. Oh, look, I have a bird too. Screw you. I'm gonna play my dog next turn. You won't even know what to do with him. How come everybody is better at Hobbit than me? You know what I mean? Like, it's fucking wild. And everybody has the right cards. Holy shit, dude. I'm not even gonna try. Like, just fucking go through. I'm so mad. I'm so mad at this shit. 0-2 in this sealed garbage. And there's... If we go back to the... Like, look at what we pulled. There is nothing you and I can add to make any fucking difference. It's all blue. Yeah, it's all blue. It's all... Whatever. I'll put in Iron Hill Stewart. And we'll take out... Nothing. I just don't draw... I'm going to take out a land. Fuck you. And then... We got our Gloin. Who do I want to throw in here? I guess I'll put Gunabad Opportunist. It's kind of cheap for what he does. So, 42. Let's, I don't care. I'll run 42. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, bro. Trillion Billion. Just the few passages you read makes me not want to read it. I've heard nothing but praise for this thing. I guess if you don't engage with nerd shit a lot, maybe it's the funniest shit you ever read. That's the problem. Remember, our hobbies now, this sphere that you could call the nerd sphere, is no longer the exclusive domain of people like you and me who spent our, formative years learning how to set up a LAN to play Halo through our Xboxes online before Xbox. Like, none of that exists anymore. It is now a mainstream domain. So, who do I want to put back? I don't really want to put back anybody. These are all good, but I guess I'll put back Gloin. Gloin. And Tidings of War. So, like, when you have people for example, like Variety will say like, oh, here's our nerd reviewer or whatever, and they're just a guy. They don't engage with this. It's a weird phenomenon, but that is what I have come to find about like popular stuff, right? So like when I hear, oh, all the like everybody loves XYZ show, or movie, or like I immediately go like, bet, right? Because then I look into it and it's always like, this is stupid. But then somebody who's like, I remember Spider-Man from the cartoon. They'll love it. They'll be all about it. Give me that blade. Sacrifice a creature. Sacrifice a creature. 3 damage. Doing slightly okayer. Ah! Fuck. Oh yeah, it's a dude in the office that is younger than 50. Oh yeah, abso-fucking-lutely. Like, you kidding me? One sec. I'll put you in. Maybe I should have done the treasure tokens. Like, I saw a guy at Comic-Con who had, like, a Dungeon Crawler Carl shirt, the cat, like, tattooed right here, and he was, like, slightly fat, shaved head, glasses, thick beard. Like, he was the eternal stereotype, and it was so funny. I was just like, yeah, that's the target audience I would have expected. Yeah, 2 can play that game. Old Thrush. Woohoo! Yeah, we'll search for a basic land card. Give me a red. And then we'll put Tidings of War again. Then he's going to attach the blade to the rabbit. I hate Mirkwood Pathmaker. Fuck. Yeah. Do your thing. Because guess what? We can do it too. Damn, that's expensive to equip. Holy mother. 2. I'll have to block with Old Thrush. One of them, because there's no way we can survive all of that. I think we're about to go 0-3 again. I told you, you watch this stream, you're gonna see that you are not the worst Magic the Gathering player out there. I have Parker luck in my life, and Parker luck extends to card games, right? Unlucky in love, unlucky in cards. The Mav story. I can't even make any. I fucking hate video games, card games, whatever. You're like another 0-3 day. That's. I hate this set. Why do we do this? Why do I subject myself to this? Piss me off. Whatever. Give me my stupid shit. Give me my packs. Give me my gems. Ugh. You know what? Let's just go back to normal. Let me see my superheroes. Let me see my shit. Let's give baby his bottle and get some like squirrel girls out here. We're going to have like that guy I saw, like he had the like slight plugs but not enough glasses. He looks like he's in a polycule. We all know this guy, and yeah, dude, I'm just there will be a book, like one of the books will say, like, somebody will be like, the whatever narwhal's at midnight, the narwhal bacon's at midnight. Like, what'd you say? Oh, sorry, that was from an archaic old blah, 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 blah. And it's just like, shut up, stop. Look at all my shock lands. Hallowed Fountain, Breeding Pool, Temple Garden. Let's play Temple Garden, I guess. Everything enters tap. Bum, bum, bum. What do we want? What do we want? I guess I'll play Hallowed Fountain. We'll shock it. And we'll do Origin of the Avengers. Scry 2 as the first entry in the saga. Don't need you. Don't need you. I need creatures. I need Ant-Man. I need Squirrel Girl. I need him to not be sacrificing things. Well, I've got all my lands. Let's ramp. Give me that swamp. I guess we can play Storm next turn if we wanted to, but... Ooh, he's got Slick Shot Show Off? Okay, hit me, but then I'm going to fucking drop Storm, and you ain't going to be able to hit me. Or I can just blow you up with a Road. That's probably the smarter move. I hate this card. See? Now he's going to boost him the hell up. Do it again. Do another Burst Lightning. Oh, no. He's just going to hit me. The Arkenstone. Just in case we get our, whatchamacallit. Villainous Wrath. I was gonna say, if you have a 1 mana like counter target, I can't even think of a 1 mana target like counter spell. I genuinely can't. I know it exists. It's just like not popping back to like the top of my head. So, who freaking knows? Search your library for a legendary creature card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Then shuffle. Let's go get something we can work with, and not just sit here getting dinged off of my butt. I hate this game. What is with my luck today? I don't even remember how many dailies you and I, or like not you and I, we got through. Scott Huffman, what's going on? Does everyone who plays this game have serious anger issues? I just got into it and I'm already thinking it's not for me. It depends, right? It's like with any competitive game. For example, like my anger here, yeah, I'm frustrated. I'm like, oh, this fucking sucks, but as soon as the match is over, as soon as I, walk away from the table, it's fine. I'm not going to take it out on you guys. Not going to take it out on Jalar, the opponent I'm playing. It's just like, God, like this sucks. I hate this game. So I'm not going to lie. If you play Magic, you will run into people who are genuinely like lose their minds over like, oh, you didn't do this. Like, I've played with them. It is a nightmare. So the best recommendation I can give is to either play like Arena, where you don't have to interact with them at all, really, right? Or make sure you play with your friends. Like at least make sure if you go play in public and you're looking for players, you got like 2 or 3 buddies around with you to fill out that pod. Don't let my overtly performative anger turn you off of enjoying this game, because I love it. Everybody else here loves it, right? Quality Penny says quality stories are still being made. They're just much harder to find in the sea of dark romance and dungeon crawler Carl stuff. What is he doing here? He's returning me to my hand. Okay, whatever. I can just play him back. I have Flash. And if he attacks, I'll go fly. That was a weird move. Okay. And block. Ooh, Elspeth. She can help. No, like Penny, you are completely right? Like quality stories are still being made. They're just much harder to find. I think that's kind of true of any medium nowadays, right? Especially like I love comic books, but on a whole, think of the main character books for most characters. Your Captain America, Spider-Man, Wonder Woman, right? Like all the big headliner books are in really weird places, and like both DC and Marvel never know if they want to use their characters as like a marketing tool or actually tell a story, and everything just feels really all over the place. But that's where you go, you dig into like the non-big ones. For example, right now, one of my favorite books currently being published. Hey, look at that! Even despite my performative anger, Scott, we managed to pull off that victory, right? Yeah, like one of my current favorite books being published right now is The Fury of Firestorm. Firestorm is not a very popular character. Not a lot of people even know he exists. But this 5-issue miniseries is some of the best damn comics I have read in a long time. And then, of course, you know, you've got... We have so many creators out there in every medium. I know, like, what I'm saying about, like, oh, why is everybody so Reddit, yada, yada. That's just what goes to the top, right? We know that the masses gobble up whatever. It's not really based on anything more than animal brain. Let's see, I don't want that because that can't do anything. We can do this and we can put a squirrel girl back. I can work with this. Oh, maybe I can't. This is a really bad mana setup. Already putting in Ox Tentacles? Interesting. Make that a green. Enters tap. Yeah, like, you know, we have so much anime being made, comics, cartoon, like, it's around. You are definitely right, Penny, that we unfortunately have to dig for it. But that's something I always, like, try to remind people on my streams, is that, yes, verifiably and correctly justify, like, everything kind of sucks now. A lot of our hobbies have been degraded, they're all yada, 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 but that doesn't, like, you know, and not even just hobby, you're just gonna destroy a land. Oh, but then put it onto the battlefield, tap the stun counter so I don't get it next turn. Okay. Well, there's my green. Did you not think I had that, nerd? Now we'll drop our starting town and political triumph. Auto pay. Dang, that magmatic Hellkite is probably gonna mess my face up something fierce. Like, I don't even remember the last time I got super hyped over a AAA video game. Maybe, I guess, like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, right? Like, that's it. No Call of Duties, nothing Microsoft has shown me in recent years. I guess I'll just destroy target artifact. We ain't letting you get away with that. I mean, I'm probably still gonna die. Because, yeah, this dude just ramped. But at least I took away the octopus arms. But, yeah, good stuff's out there. And yeah, I believe in all of us, right? I don't know. I don't really have a good end cap to that conversation. I just want to say that Penny is right. Don't get too discouraged, guys. Good stuff is still out there. Oh, I think... Oh, wow, he's got me with one. I hate this game. We got nothing. Dragon Sniper. All right, concede. Not going to work for us at all. All right, let's see. We are at the 2-minute mark, but I'm going to do the... I refuse to go out that embarrassingly. We're going to play one more match, and then we could probably call it for the day. But Penny says, FromSoft is the AAA studio I still love. Right? Like, FromSoft still delivers, and they're AAA. Square Enix can deliver when they want to. Capcom's getting better. But then, yeah, you think of, like, Microsoft or anything Sony owned. Everything is gone. The second a business becomes primarily about making profit, right? Like, as soon as that happens, and I mean in the sense of, like, of course we all need businesses to profit, to have money come in, to pay our employees, to pay for, like, of course. Nobody is saying you should just give away your stuff for free. But as soon as you're, like, doing shareholder analysis and, like, just getting the corporatization of it, I think, is probably what I should have said instead. As soon as that leaks into a hobby, that's where things start going way down, way downhill. Case in point, Sony, where they became this big entity, or Xbox. Microsoft, you know, like, they got huge, and then they got super corporate. They let the corporate heads take over, and And welcome to the hell we currently live in. Mud Button Curse Tosser. As an additional cost to pay the spell, behold, the creature can't block. When it dies, destroy target creature an opponent controls with power 2 or less. Well, we'll just have to make sure that Hank does not die before Mud Button. You know what they say, all toasters toast toast. Exactly, that can apply. Sear Slicer Goblin. No blocks. Does he have a Krenko ally? That is unforgivable. Enduring Vitality. No attacks. I just need to draw one more card, and we can have Pim survive. He'll live. Whenever another goblin you control dies, this creature deals 1 damage to each opponent. You can needle at me little by little, but I'm smarter than that. Boom. Now play Squirrel Stampede. Chip Chip. Tippy Toe? No, it's not. Is it Tippy Toe? Yeah, Tippy Toe's the one that she has now. Monkey Joe got killed. Creature enters. Wow. I could really use my Villainous Wrath right now. Or anything. Aha, you suck. Destroy a creature with power 2 or less. I ain't got one, nerd. Ooh. That could be fun. We'll go Orboroid. And then we'll go Shared Roots. Bring out your dead. Bring out your dead. A blue? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, fuck! He might be able to kill me. Depending on what happens. Or just hit me with the little ratty. I can deal with that. Another Squirrel Girl? Well, I think here we definitely want to pop Hank. Get some ants onto the field. Now we will do that. Woo! Power up, everybody. We got 5 blockers. We will live a little bit. I don't care how much Krenko makes. Sakura Amita, take it easy, my brother. Like I said, we're probably getting out of here right after this match, so thank you for hanging out with me today. Spend some of your morning with me, maybe afternoon, depending on where you are. Love every single one of you. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Swing, nerd. Try it. Try it. Okay. I know you just want your, attack effect. I love squirrels. I love squirrels. I love squirrels. Can I do it again? Nope. I don't have enough. All right. Next. Enter combat. No attacks. All right. We got 14 defenders there. What is this? 13? Oh, is that 13 swamps? Man, if I could get Elspeth out and use her second ability where she gives +1 and then like +1 to each creature and then flying for the turn, I would laugh so hard. Boo, 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 boo. Oh yeah, you've got a lot of mana. You're gonna be able to pay for anything. What is this? The 12 is for the swamps, I'm pretty sure. Okay, yeah, make your... You don't have... Why don't you have the Goblin Haste thing up? That's weird to me. One, two. One. Block you. Ugh. I've been working on the railroad all the live long day. Alright, enough of you are blocked up. You. And you. I think that's it. No spells? Okay. He's got to have a plan here. He didn't just swing bear thinking he would overwhelm me. He has to know I have enough to survive. So now he's just going to probably try to sack out goblins to kill me, but I don't know if he'll be able to. He's still got 10 men. Like, this is... Yeah, baby. Oh! I didn't think that one through. I genuinely didn't think that one through. Wow. I'm bad at this game today. Holy moly. But guys, let's see. Where are we? 207. What do you guys think? Here, I have a coin. I'm going to flip it. Look at that. Philippine peso from the homeland. All right, heads, we'll play one more match because I need to prove myself. Tails, we're out of here. Holding it up. Heads, one more game. We'll play one more game. We'll get the Squirrel Stampede popping off. We've only gotten 3 of my dailies down today, which is bizonkers. So, let's get it. Sheesh. Sheesh. All right. Oh, this looks like we could do something with it. Got my shared roots there already. Like that, like that. Give me another land. Let's ramp a little. Give me that white. So we can Origin of the Avengers next turn. Or do we Enduring Vitality so that we can have a mana? Oh my god. We'll do Enduring Vitality. We'll play it safe, even though all my instinct screams to play Origin. Doubling season? Fucking doubling season? You cucks. I could take one land. That'll be helpful. Ooh, I have enough to play Ant-Man. Cool. Woohoo! Yay! Yay, we did it! We did it, Patrick. We saved the city. No blocks. That's cool with me to come on, true. Draw a card, baby. Yeah! We'll pay 2 life. We'll bring that in standing. Next, combat. No attacks. Oh, wait, do I have enough? No, I didn't think so. Oh well. If we need to, we can pop Spider-Man and give everything indestructible and take some things off the field. Create a 2/2 colorless artifact robot token. Okay. Pass to attackers. I was going to say, you're just going to crash against the rocks here, buddy. So first, we play our land. Then we will enter combat. And then, no attackers, but we will pop Hank. Put 8 ants onto the field. And hopefully we'll survive to fight another turn. Yes. Yes. Yes? Yes. Oh, you son of a bitch. Wait. Wait. They can't tap for mana? Oh, baby. We say the nay. No, Elspeth. Abso-fucking-lutely not. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. That would have made me shit my pants. I would have been... All right, look at that. Look at that. We didn't even have to play a full match. I redeemed my honor in, like, 6 turns. Wow. Wow. Perfect. Look at that. Sometimes after a stream of completely getting shit on, the universe gives you the slightest, tiniest bone. So, I think, guys, with that, you are probably done seeing me lose for the entire day. So we will call it for today's morning MTG. Thank you to everybody who came and hung out, who watched, who chatted. You know, we had Penny, we had Sakura, we had, who else was I talking to? Oh, yeah, Scott Huffman, that was awesome. We had a Trillion Billion, my boy Burgos. We had, I know Outlaws was watching me for a bit. We had Snape, I can't believe I saw you after so many months. That was awesome. And of course, Punk, who is, you know, the ever-present friend on these streams. So, whether you guys were actively chatting, whether you were lurking, or you watch this in the VOD, I see every single one of you from my analytics overlord station or Overwatch station probably. And yeah, I see you guys. I love every single one of you. If it weren't for you guys tuning in and watching and supporting this channel, we wouldn't be having these streams. I'd have no motivation. I'd have no, you know, I would go like, what's the point? Nobody's, whatever. I'm ruining the spiel. So guys, take it easy for today. Enjoy New Comic Book Wednesday. Remember, it's a new day. It's a new day of stories. You never know if it'll be good or it'll be bad. If it's bad, you'll always have tomorrow. So, yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. Same Mav time, same Mav channel for some more morning MTG. Tomorrow will also be Foil Variant with Andrew over on the Foil Variant channel. If you guys want to follow me on social media, I have Twitter links and YouTube links and Twitch links down below, as well as a link to the Foil or the Studio Kabuto Foil Variant Discord server. We're kind of using it for both right now. So if you want to come chat with us and a bunch of people you see on the stream, come hang out. We're always around. We're always bullshitting about something. And then finally, I want to do this before we get out of here. As you guys know, one of my best friends, Andrew Rodriguez, my co-host over on Foil Variant, my co-host over on Foil Variant, the creative manager of the Rippaverse, and the creator of the Rippaverse's newest hero, Arcstream. The second issue of his series is currently live. You can go pre-order it right now, not only from the Rippaverse, you can pre-order it from Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, pretty much anywhere books are sold. And yes, I mean that, guys. It is genuinely crazy that I get to say that about one of my boys, my bros comic books. So, covers A, B, C, and D will be open or will be available for order until October 16th. After that, cover D will be the mass retail one. So, yeah. Oh, and as you can see from my lovely graphic here, cover C is the holographic one. So, go check it out. If you want to hear more, tune in tomorrow over on Foil Variant. I'm sure Andrew and I will mention it again. But guys, I think until then, take it easy, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.
As the creator of Mara Jade,
Wait! I am not the creator of Mara Jade, and I want you to get out of this office right now.
I'm sorry, Zeb.
No way.
You brought
No way.
You brought it on yourself.
I don't want you here.
I'm so
Out.
sorry, George. I didn't think it would go like this.
Out.
Ted, I got your voucher.
Out! There.
I'm sorry about that. I'm so sorry. We'll have him, like, burned and... Well,
I don't even
executed
know
and
who
burned.
that guy is.